with the
That's
Fantasy
not fair.
Footballers.
Welcome. I'm not sure. Now, Mike is a little under the weather.
I can barely breathe, America. Barely.
I'm not sure anybody on this earth has recovered from the last episode of the show after the show.
That's part of why I can't breathe.
If you want to, I make a personal guarantee. If you go back and you watch the previous episode of the show after the show, you will laugh a lot.
And if you haven't seen it, pause this right now. Go watch it.
Probably watch it.
And if you're like, I don't know if I caught the last one,
you didn't.
then you didn't catch the last one.
If you don't know what we're talking about.
And
there's a club.
There is a club.
There's a club.
Jason's a member of a club.
Newest member.
All right. So today's show after the show, we've got another one of those either-or questions I'm going to pose to you, gentlemen.
All right.
And I want you to discuss the merits of whatever side you choose. It's a very important question, as always, as we do here.
Hit me.
Would you rather have extremely comically large feet or an extremely comically large head?
Oh, that's easy.
Extremely large feet. Now, you need to put this into perspective here. This is probably uncomfortable on either end of the spectrum. You have a head that's too large. You've got feet that are much too large. Jason, you said it's easy. Why don't you kick it off?
Well, I'm definitely taking the feet. I already have lived that a little bit. When I was 13 years old, I had a size 13 shoe, so I was like a little clown walking around. And I played a lot of basketball, and then whenever it was full court, I had to watch how I ran, or I would just literally trip on my toes.
Is this Ronald McDonald style?
Yes, Ronald McDonald basketball.
Now, that is not comically large enough.
No, absolutely not. Ronald McDonald might be.
Yeah. I'm thinking bigger, though.
You're thinking bigger?
Yeah.
I'm still going to take it. Because you know what they say.
Let's go 10X on both circumstances. Okay. All right.
But
Donald Trump.
You know, the whole big head thing made you think, oh, well, you know, you're smarter. You got a bigger brain.
Sure. Okay, that's a good angle.
Except my brain is amazing at this size, so I'm fine.
Oh, my gosh.
Your brain is amazing?
You went some idiot savant.
Right. Grammatically challenged. Maybe if you had a bigger head, you could speak correctly.
Yeah,
You're going with the bigger feet.
I'm going bigger feet.
Wow.
Who's going to take me on with the bigger head?
I like the argument of being wiser, smarter, able to run and participate in sports at a normal, ordinary level, possibly. But the giant head might hurt you there. Football's out.
The helmet.
The overhead for the helmet is going to be too much.
And the concussion, man.
The concussion levels? What do you think, Mike?
Well, having a bigger head, there is science.
Your beard would be bigger by just.
Ooh.
Oh.
You didn't factor that in.
Did I just ruin your pick?
You just have this beard that
Hold on. I've got to rethink my life right now.
You could keep an entire collection of endangered birds in that type of a beard. Were you going to go with the bigger feet?
I was, because I'm thinking through it, right? A bigger brain does not indicate a smarter person. And much like Jason's feet, my head may appear normal when you're just looking at it, but it's actually extreme. Like, hats don't fit.
You kind of got a big head, man.
Hats do not fit on my head. If you're trying to get me a fitted cap, good luck. Good luck, because I don't know if they make them big enough.
Needs a snapback.
Okay.
Well, a snapback on the one dot. Have you ever tried to wear a snapback with the one dot connection?
It's awful.
It's the worst.
The one dot connection.
And the snapback, the pieces are flared up at an angle.
You know what you guys did not consider with the bigger head, since you both are opposed to that? If you have a bigger head, you can probably throw pizza back one at a time. Your mouth is bigger. You could actually be throwing food back, just tossing burgers in, right?
I guess that's true. I feel like I can do that now, though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, I'm probably going to take the feet. I know the sports and athletics is
I'm going to whoop you both at a 40 time. Although you might just have to take you don't got bigger legs. You don't have bigger legs. You just have bigger
forward
feet.
at the finish.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, my athletic prowess is already extremely limited, so
you would be dominant against spiders around the house, Jason.
With my big feet?
With your giant feet?
Lot less scared.
A lot less afraid.
Where do you even get shoes?
Hey, it's not for me to answer. I have the bigger head.
You have to go to the Clown Academy. You have to call Ronald.
You have to call Ronald. This has been one of the more useless show after the shows since the last one. So thanks for tuning in. Check out the Fantasy Footballers podcast on iTunes, on Android. Keep it there. And watch the last show after the show so you can laugh.